What are you looking at, Chloe? Oh, yeah. Check 1, 2. Can you hear me now? Cat, dog, person. Yeah, you like that? Check the other video I sent you too. Cat, dog, person. Are you a student? Oh, Charlie, was that you? Cool. We're going to start in a couple minutes. Charlie, since it seems like you're the only person here, I just want you to know that we're going to be switching over to Zoom or maybe Google Meet next week. I'm going to test some stuff this weekend and see what works best. YouTube Live hasn't been working so well. So, you know, there you go. So, Charlie, you're going to help me make an Instagram reminder because I didn't do one yet. Quick reminder to all my students out there, especially second period math course 1. We're going live in a minute. So far, there's only 2 people here. Charlie's in the house. Charlie, say hi. Anyway, so that's what's happening. Get online, get in the Google Classroom, click the link. I'll see you in a minute. Quick reminder. So, Charlie, let me ask you, did you have access to a calendar of what classes you're supposed to work with at what time? You know, Monday you do first period, third period, fifth period, Tuesday, second, fourth, sixth, that kind of thing? Okay, so people should know to be here, I guess, or they should know there should be something for them on their in the Google Classroom. Well, see, that's why you know to be here. You're a smart cat. It's on your wall. Looks like some other people are joining in. If you're just joining in, say what's up so I know who's in the building or who's on their computer. Ugh. Oh, those of you just coming in, this is my office. Hi, Isabel. Thanks for saying what's up. This is my office. It's California flag, some Golden State Warriors stuff. Beth, how are you? You sleepy kitty. I had some sleepy kitties in this office earlier. It's my bookshelf. There's some stuff up top. Goes down there. Dude, I'm telling you, I am reading a lot of cool stuff with the extra time of being home. You guys want any cool book recommendations? I got you. There's a lot of good stuff to learn that's not like, I don't want to say boring, but normal high school stuff. Okay, so we got 4 people. Looks like it's Charlie, Isabel, Beth, and is the last person me? All right, well, sleepy kitty, I'm going to open up my door back here. Okay. Because there's 2 cats in this house, and they might come around and say what's up, and then it's like one kitty to another kitty. You guys could talk and be kitty friends. Let me look in this book real quick. We were on chapter 10. Doing English stuff. Zig, get up here. The people are going to want to see you. Yeah. So this is Ziggy. Ziggy, look over there. This is Ziggy, and this is Chloe. And they haven't had breakfast yet. So that's let's see, chapter 12, congruent triangles. Chapter 11 is translation, but we're skipping chapter 11. Let's see, Mr. Napoli and I talked, it was chapter 9, I believe. No, it wasn't 9. We already did 9. Seven, maybe? I don't know. Not too important right now. Yeah, it's chapter 7. Okay, let's see what we got. Still only 4 people. All right, so we'll start officially in 2 minutes. We're not going to have a class today. We're going to sort of talk about how things are going to be working starting next week. We're going to talk about expectations. We're going to talk about homework, what we're going to be covering. If at any time you got a question or you want to say something, please make good use of the live chat. That's the easiest way right now that you guys can communicate with me. Yeah, so we'll start up in 2 minutes, or well, 1 minute now, 9:05, just to give more people time to get in here. 4 people. Second period. So the black one you saw is named Ziggy, Ziggy. The other one, which you didn't really see too much of, is Chloe. And if you want to check them out, their Instagram is at Ziggy and Chloe. Actually, Chloe is right here. Is she gonna say what's up? Chloe. Yeah. This is Chloe. She loves being picked up, as you can, whatever. And she's gone. Yeah, Ziggy and Chloe, they're cats. I don't run that account, but it is them. And if you got nothing better to do, go look at cats. They're cute. All right, it's 9:05. Let's get started. Good morning, all 5 of you. Oh, 5! Someone else joined. Who just jumped in? If whoever just jumped in, let us know what's up. There's a live chat on the right side. Type something nice. Say hello to your classmates and your teacher and your teacher's cats. Check this out. Welcome to YouTube Live. This is probably the last time I'm going to use YouTube Live for any kind of introduction or lesson or whatever. I've been told the connection's not too good, and I want us to be able to have strong connection. So I'm going to look into Google Meetings or Zoom. I'm probably going to go with Zoom, and we'll do our live stuff at the appointed times with Zoom starting next week. And I'll probably just put a link in Google Classroom for you to click and join. Have your other teachers been using Zoom or Google Meet, or how have other teachers been doing it? Let me know in the live chat. Anyway, it's nice to sort of see you all. So here's what's going on. You guys should all have Charlie saying Zoom. Thank you, Charlie. It's working well, I'm guessing. You guys should all have a copy of this book. What we decided, and by we, I mean Mr. Napoli and me, we decided that we're going to go into chapter 7 to take you from now until, oh, Google Meeting for Isabel. Okay, cool. So I got options. We'll play around. We'll make it work. We got over a month to do this. But we're going through chapter 7. And hopefully you should understand we're going to be moving at a slower pace than we normally would in the classroom. Normally in a classroom, we do one section per day. Maybe 2 days a section if it's more intense or more complicated, or if there's more notes or something. But we're not going to be doing more than one section per lesson. So we're talking maybe 2 sections a week, something like that. And if we go over chapter 7, there's only 5 sections. So if this was in the classroom, 2 lessons a week, we have about 5 weeks. So it's going to be like, 1 or 2 sections of that each week. One time we'll have a quiz. At the end of it, we'll have a test. That might actually take us all the way through May. Now, chapter 7 is called Data Analysis and Displays. It's essentially statistics. How do you measure data, and how do you present it in a way that is understandable? And I think I've talked about this before, but it's, the future of the economy is in data. And companies pay big, big, big money to people who can collect data, organize it, and present it in a way that they can change their businesses because of it. Data is the future. So learning this stuff is, having a basic understanding of it's just going to be very helpful. But we're not doing lessons in that today. We're starting that up next week. And I want to tell you how stuff is going to work starting next week. The purpose of the live chat stuff, at least the way I want to do it, is not to teach you directly or for a first time the subject matter. I mean, section 1 is measures of center and variation. How do you measure stuff? How can it change? And you could type on the side, who here has had trouble being super productive on this break from school? Like who here is just thought, you know what, I think I'll go take a nap, or maybe I'll go stare out the window, or just do something other than hardcore aggressive work, because I know I have. And yeah, it's totally normal. I know times I've had to reply to some emails and it's like, you know what, no, I'm going to go read something instead. Totally fine. I'm not judging you. We're all human. But here's the thing, is that normally when I teach a lesson on this, I have 4 classes of math course 1. I would teach the lesson 4 times in a day. My voice would get tired. I'd be exhausted. And the people by 6th period get a less effective version of it than 2nd period would, just because I'm worn out. What I want to do is this. Film or, record. We don't really use actual film anymore. Not the point. Record myself doing the lesson on chapter 7, section 1, edit it, make it good. And in that I would have notes to take, examples, practicing on different problems, and then a couple example problems and practice problems. And it would be a recorded YouTube video that you could rewind, put on captions, watch it 2 or 3 times to hear stuff differently. And that way you have a really, really good video to reference as you go about the assigned homework that goes with it. So we're talking half-hour video. Here's the situation. Here's some examples. Here's one thing to look at. Here's another thing to look at. Normal class of this is what we do. We'll look at this, look at that. Here's some problems. Here's what we do with them. And you'll see the whole whiteboard. I got a whiteboard right here, going over everything, how to do stuff. And at the end of it, you'll say, here's the homework assignment that goes with it. The homework assignment is going to be smaller than normal. Normally you get like between 8 and 16 problems, probably give you like 5 to 10 problems to do based directly on what we was shown in the video. And it'll be stuff in your book, so you could use that as a reference. And it should be fine. I don't expect you guys to work super hard and spend 2 hours doing homework. It's just see some new skills, learn some new skills, practice the new skills, and you're good. Oh, Juliana, you jumped in for this one. That's really funny because you were here yesterday saying the same thing. um, but yeah, and then after you've watched that lesson, which would be given the day before we're supposed to meet, the live meeting time will be used to answer questions, go over problems that were confusing, and discuss, practice, and make sure the homework is perfect. Because, I mean, we've got time. I want you guys to try the stuff, and then we'll go over the things when you need the help. So the live will be more, not so much teaching. It'll be kind of like tutoring and practice, clarification type teaching, whereas the actual lessons that go with the homework will be a separate recorded video that'll be edited. It'll look a little bit better, a little cleaner. That'll be the same video for all the Math Course 1 classes. Hopefully that makes sense. Joey, to answer your question, no homework tonight. Homework will start up on Monday. So Sunday afternoon, I will post the Math Course 1 lesson and homework. I'll probably post that Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, and that will work for the Monday classes and the Tuesday Math Course 1 classes. You guys would be Tuesday. And then Wednesday, I'll post the next video for the next lesson after that. Does that make sense? Okay, so no homework tonight. Actually, yeah, I'll say this. The at-home learning assignments that you guys got like a month ago, it was about 15 tests and quizzes, all on stuff you've already done. Each of those tests and quizzes is worth 5 extra credit points into your test section of your grade. You guys know the test part of your grade is 75% of your grade. 15 times 5 is 75. So what we're talking about is 75 extra test points for doing stuff you already know how to do. It's a major way to change your grade. I know, Joey, I think you already sent me something, and a couple other people have sent me tests and quizzes they've completed. I haven't put them in the grade book yet, but they are extra credit, and they're extra credit in a major portion of the grade. If your grade isn't where you want it to be, do those tests and quizzes and get your grade up. Each test is only like 12 problems, 12 to 15 problems. Get it done. You have no reason not to. Plus, it'll wake your brain up and get you refreshed and ready to go for Monday when you actually have homework and lesson time. Okay? Do those things. Email them to me with a picture, or take a picture with your phone. Send it to Mr. Capples on Instagram. If you don't follow the Instagram, Mr. Capples, rhymes with apples, but it's spelled ELS. Just do them. Just put a little timer on your phone, half hour, sit down and just do them. You know, it's a good skill to learn, to just sit and work. So yeah, the live sessions are to review, practice, clarify, and get help on homework problems that you couldn't do. After that, should totally be able to see how this stuff works, and you should be able to take a picture of your homework and send it to me. So homework should be 100% from now until the end of the school year. The video lessons, how will they work? Video lessons are going to be maybe between 10 and 20 minutes long. I'll give an introduction. I'll give you some stills about the notes and the concepts that we're covering. I'll probably try and give some real world examples, and then we're going to have practice problems, example problems, just like we do in class. Copy those down with me, practice doing the work. And so that way at the end of the video, when you have your homework assignment, you'll know exactly how to do it. If you don't know how, it'll be a regular video, not live, regular. So you can rewind it, you can start from the beginning, and you'll be able to get some reference on how to do this stuff. If with the notes and the example problems and my lecture and rewatching the videos, you still can't do the homework, or you can't figure out one problem or something, circle that problem, and then when we meet the next day in our live session, which will be Zoom or Google Meet or something, probably Zoom, or maybe, I don't know, I haven't decided yet. ask about that problem, and we will go over it in the live class. And that way you'll be able to figure out, oh, this is how it's done. This is what you look for, find mistakes, clean things up, and you'll be good to go. So that's how the recorded lessons will work. The Instagram thing I mentioned, I check my email maybe twice, maybe 3 times a day. The Mr. Cappell's Instagram is the fastest way to get in contact with me if you need to. So if you got to send me pictures of your at-home tests and quizzes, that's the place to do it. That's one place to do it. If you have a question on how something works, or you say, oh, I missed the live stream, that's a place to ask me something. And also I talk about stuff that's not necessarily school related. Like, I think I did a book recommendation for a really good book called The Richest Man in Babylon. That's a great way to, it's money books, thought books, stuff to make you better, smarter, wiser, whatever. Now's a good time to learn something new. So follow that account, and that will be helpful. Grades. So yesterday I posted tests, and I think just a couple tests from before that you took at school that weren't graded or returned to you before the lockdown, before we all left. And so I put those in, and I marked them as like high grades for everyone, just because we're in a weird situation. And so everyone got somewhat of a good grade boost from those tests that I put in. I haven't put in the extra credit tests and assignments from lockdown time yet, but I've been getting a bunch of them, so I'll take care of that this morning. So expect grades to further go up if you've been doing your at-home learning tests and quizzes in the Google Classroom. Okay. As you guys get homework assignments throughout this, which I probably have 2 assignments a week, not too long, just do them, snap a picture, Instagram or email, and you'll be set up, and the grades will go in. No reason not to get it done. Everybody should have 100% homework from now until May 22nd. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. A quiz and a test on Chapter 7 will probably just be like a Google form or something where you can log in, answer the questions, click submit, and that'll be that. I'm going to talk to Mr. Napoli, see how he's doing tests and quizzes. If we're only doing 1 chapter from now until the end of May, there's probably going to be just 1 test and 1 quiz before the final exam, and that'll be it. So those of you who are like, I really want to raise my grade and get it above a C so I can make sure to move on to Math Course 2 next year, what can I do if there's only 1 test and 1 quiz? Do the at-home learning tests and quizzes. Do the extra credit. I've already had some kids say, Mr. Capps, my grade's not good. Can I do any extra credit? And I said, yes, I already gave it to you. Do it. The stuff that I gave you when we first left school, those 15 tests and quizzes, will give you a major grade boost. Now, regular assignments and lessons and live streams start up next week. Use this weekend to get those tests and quizzes done. You heard me? You heard me? Cool. Take a second. Think if anything I mentioned needs to be restated or clarified, something I can explain a little bit better, type it in the live chat. And then anything else I can do for you? If you guys want a tour, I got this. Does anybody here? You guys know who Gohan is? Any Dragon Ball Z people in here? I got Gohan. Looking tough. I was gifted this little voodoo basketball player. It's weird. This is a clock. Like a travel clock. Ooh, cool. Doesn't work too well. I got to repair it. But cool. No questions or anything in the live chat. Again, there's only 6. Was it Joey, Charlie, Isabel, Beth? Anybody you know who missed this which is, like 25 something people. If they're like, hey, what's going on? They can find this live stream on the YouTube channel. It'll be up there and they can watch it, get all the answers. But reach out to folks who weren't in here, be like, yo, you missed the live stream. Check it out. Or here's what's going on, and fill them in if you're a good friend. But yeah, have a good weekend. Look out for a Zoom invite for Monday at 9 a.m. Sunday afternoon, there will be a lesson on Chapter 7, Section 1 posted. And so watch the lecture, do the homework, so that Monday when we come live, you'll be ready with questions to ask. Whew. Have a good weekend, Beth, because she wished it, and everybody else. See you later.